Good evening and welcome to the Strawberry Patch. I'm Carol Long. I'm here by myself this evening and we're going to try to bring you up to date with some of the things for this 75th West Virginia Strawberry Festival Diamond Jubilee, and it's going to be really special this year. We're welcoming a new sponsor to bring you this program this evening, and that's Don Paco's Mexican Restaurant, and that's on 31 South Florida Street. They have some really good food in there. The prices are very reasonable. The service is very good. I would recommend Don Paco's for anybody. I can even eat there, and I have some problems with spices, but I found some dishes that are just wonderful in there. So I would suggest that you try Don Paco's on South Florida Street if you haven't had your Mexican treat for the week. And that phone number is 460-2348, and I believe they are closed on Mondays, but the rest of the week you can check them out and see what they have to offer for you. I'm going to start this program with a little strawberry story. And, you know, that's what we're celebrating is the West Virginia strawberries. And you won't find any more smelling, sweet, succulent, juicy, really good strawberries. They're grown right here in West Virginia. So this gives you just a little bit of a history. And the story is, hi, strawberry is my name. My heritage is a mixture of many varieties, including the Facuba of Japan, the female strawberry of Chile, and the male strawberry of Virginia. My history also includes various strawberry names such as the Tasty Fairfax, the Giant Robinson, the Pocahontas, which is the best to freeze, the Dixie, which travels the best, and the Sure Crop, which is the hardiest. Do you know I even have some cousins that live out in the wild? Although my collar is usually red, my cousin the cue ball is white. The 8-ball, that's another cousin, is black, and another cousin is orange. So you see, I'm unique in my heritage, and you will never forget me, the strawberry, because of my sweet smell, my succulent taste, and the heritage which makes me special everywhere I live. Doubtless God could have made a better berry than me, but I'm so happy that doubtless He never has. And a lot of folks will remember Dr. Greenbrier Allman. Dr. Allman worked with the Sweetest Strawberry contest, and that is a contest where the growers bring their berries, and 12-year-olds are selected to judge those berries to see which is the sweetest. And the reason they use 12-year-olds is because 12-year-old students, boys and girls, have the best taste buds, so they can find out what is really sour, what is really sweet. So Dr. Allman started doing that, and when he passed on, Dr. Joseph Reed is now the person who works with those 12-year-olds to choose the best, sweetest strawberry. Dr. Allman wrote a lot of facts and figures about the strawberry, and he even told me that he'd tried this, and that's the strasberry, which is a berry made from a strawberry and a raspberry. I've never tasted one, but I'll bet it's good. The first strawberry festival in America was celebrated by the Iroquois Indians. West Virginia's festival started in Buchanan in 1936, and it was known as the Central Strawberry Festival. And many of the surrounding counties, I think we started out with about 5, that would send a representative from their festival over here, and they would be in a pre-preview. One of the girls then would be chosen. They picked them out in their own counties and sent one here for the preview, and those girls then vied for queen. So there was a pre-preview in the early years because all the counties would have their own. Upshur County would have a pre-preview as well, and various organizations would sponsor a girl to be in that, and whoever won the pre-preview in Upshur County then would be the representative for the preview to join all the other counties' representatives, and then there would be a queen chosen. All of our modern American strawberries are the result of breeding of the female plant of Chile, which you heard in their little story, and the male plant of Virginia. And this was done in France in the year 1760, and that's where the hybrid resulted. Strawberries come in all sizes, shapes, and tastes, and Eleanor Roosevelt just loved strawberries. and she liked the musty taste of the strawberry, of the European variety, and they called it the Eleanor. An acre of strawberries back in the day when we had lots of strawberry acreage, an acre of strawberries in Upshur County with a good yield should net about $500 per acre. An acre of strawberries in Upshur County should yield about 2,500 gallons or 10,000 quarts. This is something I'm not sure I remembered. A strawberry cruiser can cruise a patch and estimate accurately the yield by noting the leaves per plant and the crowns. The buds are formed in September. The tastier, again, is the Fairfax. The biggest is the Giant Robinson. The Pocahontas is the best to freeze. The best shipper is the Dixie, and the hardiest is the Shore Crop. So those are just a little tidbits on strawberries. And again, we talked about not all strawberries are red. Some of them are different colors. And some people have enjoyed the wild white strawberries that you find now and then. Most of them, though, will be, some of them are really bright red. Strawberries that are wild have a little bit more of a straw taste. So those are just some interesting things about the strawberries that we celebrate. And I also wanted to read another little article here. This was written by a gentleman by the name of Mike Kuhn. The festival has an essay contest, and usually it's the middle school and sometimes the high school. I don't know what it is this year because I'm not working with that, but there will be an essay contest, and the students take the theme of the festival or whatever question is asked, and this year it is the Diamond Jubilee. This particular year that Mike Kuhn wrote about the Strawberry Festival, it was called the Adventure of the Strawberry, or Strawberry Adventure. So he was one of the winning essays submitted during the 48th Annual Strawberry Festival, and it's called Adventures in Writing. And I really liked it because it says what the Strawberry Festival means to Buchanan. And from his view, this is what he had to say. To tell what the Strawberry Festival means to the city of Buchanan, you have to look at it from many different points of view. Through the eyes of a young child, it means pageants, carnivals, and contests. It means popcorn, cotton candy, and funnel cakes. It means flying through the air, screaming with delight, and I would say that has to do with the carnival. And it means fire trucks wailing, bands booming, and crowds cheering. Seen from the eyes of a parent, it means taking your child to the carnival and all the parades. It means watching to see if your child wins the crown at the strawberry pageant. It means watching your child march proudly down Main Street and what we always refer to as Strawberry Lane. While the band sets the beat, it means dirty faces, tired legs, and happy dreams. From the eyes of older people, it means a time to relax and meet with old friends. It means having the family together for this traditional reunion. It means taking a grandchild to the carnival and having fun. It means watching younger generations enjoy the festivities and preserving their heritage. To the eyes of the businesses of Buchanan, it means more people on the streets and more visitors in the stores. It means more sales and more business. It means the chance to play a part in the festivities by giving donations and a helping hand. In the eyes of visitors, it means old friends, new faces, new places. It means fun, vacation, and plans to return next year. From the eyes of the strawberry farmers, it means entering your best for judging, giving your sweetest for eating, being rewarded for hours of hard work. In the eyes of everyone, it means a time to enjoy and have fun. And that was written by Mike Kuhn, a Buchanan Upshur Middle School student in 1989. So I just wanted to read that because I think it does give a good overview of our West Virginia Strawberry Festival and what it means to a variety of folks. And what it means to Buchanan as a city. It gives us a chance with the West Virginia Strawberry Festival to showcase our community. And I've worked with the festival for a number of years, and it always amazes me when we have visitors come in and say, you know, I've been all over the place. I don't know of any place that has been as friendly as the folks here in Buchanan. You're really a nice, welcoming town for visitors to come to. And that's what we want, not only with the Strawberry Festival, but with everything. Buchanan has been recognized many times as being one of the best small towns to visit and to live in. So we're proud of Buchanan, and we're proud that the Strawberry Festival is a part of it. I want to put a plug in. I'm going to extend just a few days the Strawberry Hat Contest. I wanted them back by May the 2nd, but I think I'm going to wait till about May the 5th. I have straw hats, 2 different styles. One's floppy and one is a hat with a brim around it. And those hats, I'm going to sell them for $10. This money all goes back to festival. But you buy a hat, and then you draw one of the past festival themes, and you design your hat and decorate it according to the theme you choose. So it can have all kinds of interesting things on it, because we've had some very interesting themes over the years. So if you're interested in purchasing a straw hat to decorate with a theme using strawberries, if you'll give me a call at 304-472-2191, I'd be happy to bring you a hat, or we'll meet someplace and you can get one. And those hats will be, I'd like to have them back by May the 5th, and we will be putting them in the Arts and Crafts Festival Week for display, and they're also going to be judged. So you could be the best overall winner, you could be the best theme, or you could be the best strawberry hat. So I'd really like to see some more. I have some that are doing it, but I'd like to have a few more. So if decorating is something you like to do, sewing is something you like to do, I think this would be a real fun thing for some of the folks. And then you get your hat back after festival, so it's yours to keep. So if you're interested, give me a call, 2191. And talking about decorations, our windows downtown are going to be open for viewing on May the 6th through the 23rd of May. Does not cost you 1 cent to come down and walk down Main Street and look at all the wonderful things that have been collected over the years. We'll be having some gowns, we'll be having collections, we'll be having mementos, and a lot of pictures. There might be family members that you will see in the windows. And if you have a picture that you'd like to share, maybe when you were a princess, or you were a hostess, or maybe you were a little flower girl, or somebody in your family had that opportunity, we would encourage you to get in touch with us. You can call 304-472-9036, which is our festival office number. Lavera Gillum, if you know Lavera, if you know Joyce Green, those 2 ladies are working on the windows. I think they're about full, but we usually can find a place to put something special if you have something you'd like to share with us. So that's a downtown journey of the West Virginia Strawberry Festival history, and that's May the 6th through the 23rd. And remember, our festival begins on May the 14th. That's a strawberry welcome. We'll be having the headquarters open across from the courthouse. And in our schools right now, we're doing a children's coloring contest. So your children will be doing that in the schools, and they'll be on display in our festival headquarters or office. It's going to be the same thing. And we're also going to have from 11 to 4 on Saturday the 14th, we're going to have the CEO groups in our area to come downtown and set up at different points on Main Street. And they will be doing some of their foods, some strawberry items, some arts and crafts, and you'll be able to get a head start on those things. Also, opening ceremonies will begin at 12 noon at the courthouse, and the lighting of the flame. Also going on from 11 to 4 is open case performances, and I still have a few spots. If you like to sing, if you like to have a group that likes to just get together and pick and play violins and fiddles and banjos and all of that, I'd love to hear from you. That's 304-472-2191, and we would just love to have you be a part of that. And also on that particular day at the college at 1:30 is going to be a film of the past coronations. That's right prior to the 2 o'clock coronation of our new king and queen. And then at 3 o'clock, there's going to be a coronation reception where you can meet some of maybe the past presidents, past kings, queens will be there. And that will be in the social hall at West Virginia Wesleyan College, and that's in the Benedum Campus Center. And don't forget the horse and carriage parade at 5. And we also want to have something that evening that you might enjoy going to, and that's always Patsy Cline. That's done by the Community Theater, and that's at the Buckhannon Upshur High School. That's just the first day, folks. We've talked a little bit about each of those days. We have special things going on every day. We have a horse and pull on Sunday at the Bennett Farm. That's on the 15th. Our gospel sing has been moved to the 15th. I believe the Joyful Airs and Adams, I've forgotten what it is. There's 2 really good groups coming. There may be some other special music that's going to be presented that day, and Ron Pugh and Ed Crawford are working on that. And if you don't get to go to Always Patsy Cline on Saturday nights, you can go at 2 o'clock at the high school to see that on the same day. That would be the 15th. I want to also put a plug in for the Historical Society. They've done a really nice book that's for sale, and it has the history of the 75 years of the West Virginia Strawberry Festival with lots of pictures. And the king and one of the king and queens is on the front. You can buy those at the Historical Society office, which is across from the courthouse annex. And they're going to do a special opening on Tuesday, May the 17th at 7 o'clock for the public to come in and see all the things that they've collected about the Strawberry Festival. If you have a collection that you'd like to donate, they would be more than happy to add it to their collection. And then watch for a special presentation in it's a church building on down West Main Street, and they're going to be doing a full presentation of the history of the festival later in this summer. So those are a couple of things. I want to go to, we've gone through the first 3 or 4 days, but I wanted to just talk a little bit about Friday and Saturday, which is the following week. It starts on the 14th. So we're going to move over to Friday, which is Fireman's Day, and that's on the 20th. Our headquarters will be open, and you'll be able to get all kinds of things to eat. There's a 7 to 12 noon strawberry pancakes and sausage at the First United Methodist Church on Florida Street. We don't get a lot of information on the 9 o'clock orchestra competition, but that's free if you want to go in and watch it. That's in Wesley Chapel, and that's the orchestra competition bringing school orchestras from all over the state in to compete. We also have some really neat things. If you watched Strawberry Patch last week, you heard me interview Alan Cook, who's a director at the Senior Center, and they're doing some really neat things down there this year. The photography exhibits in the Blue Room of the Senior Center on Kanawha Street, and that's from 9 to 5 on Friday. And the craft sales, I think there was something in the paper today from 9 to 4, the craft sales at the First Presbyterian Church. That's beside the Progressive Bank. And they're also on Friday, it's a little different. The food that they're going to be having at the First Presbyterian Church is sponsored and done by the American Legion. And they're going to do what you call taco bags, and that's tacos that you get in a bag and you can mix it all up. It's really, really good. And then everything's strawberry. Mary Albaugh was telling me about it, and it's strawberry drinks, strawberry candy, strawberry food, strawberry desserts, everything strawberry that you might find that you might want to eat. So that's on Friday, May the 20th, and that is from 10 to 2. And then from 10 to 6 would be our West Virginia Arts and Crafts. And we're adding something new this year. We're going to have the Arts and Crafts in Rockefeller Center. That's in the gym inside. The auxiliary gym is going to be a place where we have a gun and knife show. And Julie Caton has put that together and has done a really, really good job. So we expect lots of things. And I'm just going to, she has at least 49 things that she has listed here for her arts and crafts and vendor show. It doesn't say where they're from, but there's handmade jewelry, jams and jellies, all kinds of scents, rusty wire ranch gourds, fused glass necklaces, Tupperware. I don't know what It Works is, but Mara Squires is going to do that one. Handmade purses, pottery, T-shirts, designs for glassware and lamps, artisan soaps, jewelry, another one, landscape paintings, paracord bracelets, keychains, and crocheted items, Amish jellies, handmade cold-processed soaps and body lotions, the rustic barn with deco mesh wreaths, lighted and non-lighted, a wheel-thrown pottery, handmade rugs, all kinds of bandanas. This is interesting, a nutshell collection. So maybe those are things that are made out of nutshells, and you can use those. Heartfelt creation, it's gemstone jewelry, spin painting on wood and paper for kids, bird feeders, poodle skirts and quilts. There's handmade dolls. There's handmade purses. All kinds of marinades. I don't know what 31 is, but they're going to be there. Whimsicals, whatnots, fairy gardens and accessories, jewel crown creations. And then there's going to be the Shooter's Gun Show. Warren and Jason are doing guns, knives, collectibles, and more than 100 plus things to buy. So that's at the Arts and Crafts. It begins on Thursday this year. They're doing it from 10 to 6. Let me go back and check. I want to make sure I have the time right on that. But last year we had it Friday, Saturday, but this year it's going to be Thursday and Friday, and it will be over again at the Rockefeller Center. Now, those things will start on Thursday, 10 to 6, over with the Arts and Crafts and the gun show. It'll be Thursday, Friday, and it closes at noon on Saturday. So we have it one day earlier this year, and you'll want to go over and check that out. We also have in that Rockefeller gym, in the right upper section, is a quilt show by the Quilters at Heart Guild. And on the left is a juried art show, and those things that you can go up and look at some really nice things that have been handmade and pictures that were drawn from folks right here in Buckhannon. There is an elevator there, so you don't have to worry about climbing stairs. So you want to take those things in. You can go over to the college and go to the Arts and Crafts. You can go over and listen to the orchestra. And then we have a gotcha. It's a game that's going to be out. It's sort of like archery, but it's a game that you play, and it's not dangerous. So it's a game that you can sign up for, and it's going to be in the oval in front of the chapel, and that'll be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as well. We will be having some courthouse entertainment. What the name of this was, Gotcha Archery Tag is what it was called. We also have the strawberry recipe contest going on, and they'll be doing that on Friday. Courthouse entertainment, I'll list a few people that we have coming in. We have at 1:30 Brooklyn Robinson, at 2 o'clock Marty Williams, 2:30 Katie Dickey, and then there's strawberry capping, and that's at the Senior Center. That would be a really neat thing to see. Those are the folks who capped berries on Wednesday, and there's 4 that they will choose, and they do a cap off, and that's at 2:30 at the Senior Center on Friday. And also they're going to be crowning their Lord and Lady down there. Also, we're doing something new this year. We're going to have a children's strawberry fair. That will be at Stockard Youth Center. They're working on that, and it'll be from 3 to 9 on Thursday, Friday, and I'm not sure the time on Saturday. That'll come out in the paper soon. But Deborah Brockelman and her staff are doing some special things for children who are coming into town, or children who are getting out of school early. So we want folks to come down to do some of those special activities that the children are going to be doing. We'll have a glass blower there. There's going to be a special ice cream truck that will be there for the children. And if any of you have been over to the Jubilee during the Labor Day over at Jackson's Mill, there's a gentleman that brings in a really nice display It looks like a big mountain, and there's trains going around and around. He's going to be here at the Stockard Youth Center as well. We always want to put a plug in for our strawberry auction. That's at 4 o'clock, followed by the Strawberry Chef auction and the CEO's Basket auction. And an antique engine and tractor shows at 4. And Faith Abounders, a gospel group of dancers, are going to be at the courthouse at 5:30. And we're going to have a Buckhannon Fitness Center 5K run. That's down Strawberry Lane at 6 o'clock. And our Fireman's Parade, that's one that we want to have everybody to come and enjoy. And following, this is always a lot of fun, following the parade at the Courthouse Plaza. So that's some place around 8 o'clock or 8:30. We have a Strawberry Blonde contest for the girls, but the one that they love is the Best Legs contest, and that's the men. And they're also doing a pie eating contest for 6 years and up. And Shoney's are going to be providing all those strawberry pies for the pie eating contest, which you can enter. And they're also going to be doing some sales of strawberry pies right there close to the courthouse. And we're going to start something new, I think, this year. It's going to be called the Strawberry Relay Race. I don't know what the age groups are going to be on that, but you have to carry a strawberry in a plastic spoon, and you do a relay race with that. So that's something new. Strawberry Idol begins at 8:30, and that's the variety night with adults and youth. And we have the Party Gras. That's from 9 to 12 midnight. And we have the food court is opening on Tuesday. They'll be having entertainment Tuesday clear through Saturday, and we'll try to talk about that the next time. From 8 to 11 on Friday night at the food court Midway, which is down where the old Foodland used to be. It's you go down Spring Street, go through town, turn left. Carnival's on the right, and the food court's on the left. Joseph's Sisters will be here that night. We have all kinds of things. A lot of these things that I talked about on Friday are going on Saturday, like the places where you can get foods to eat. We'll have courthouse entertainment. Chapel Hill, again, they're opting to do 20. I have someone that's telling me how much longer I have, which is not very much time left. So we will come back and we'll talk about Saturday and Sunday the next time. But I just want to tell you that a lot of work goes into putting together this West Virginia Strawberry Festival, and we've been so pleased with the response of our membership drive. That membership drive is a $25 card that you can purchase, and you also have your name put in for a 60-inch television donated by Walmart, as well as a beautiful Strawberry Time picture from Ralph's Furniture worth $200. And before it's over with, we might have some more things to draw for. But that $25 helps defray some of the costs of the festival. So we really appreciate all those who have given to the membership, all the sponsors. We also take in-kind sponsorships if you have something you'd like to share with us that we need. And also Melody Stemple is doing Friends of the Festival, and that's tiered. There's all kinds of ways that you can participate in that, from $25 up to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 if you wanted to. So those are some of the things that we're preparing for the West Virginia Strawberry Festival's 75th year, which is called Diamond Jubilee. And we just want folks to be aware of what's going on. We want to thank Don Pacos again on South Florida Street for being today's sponsor. We have several that have given their sponsorship to us so we can bring you this information. And we hope to have some more guests. We've had several folks that have had illness and different things, and so I try my best to make sure that we bring you some information. I much prefer to have a guest to talk with and let them share some of the things that they're working with. But that'll give you an overview of what we're doing for this year's 75th West Virginia Strawberry Festival Diamond Jubilee, which is scheduled for May the 14th through May the 22nd. And we really want you to be with us. So until next time, this is Carol Long saying, have a nice evening.